Nobody talks about the boring parts of the Bible, right? You hit a long list of names and your brain just checks out. But what if I told you that buried in those names is proof that God is working, even when it looks like nothing is happening? That every name in that genealogy is a receipt of God's faithfulness, and that your name, your life, is part of His plan too. Before we jump in, take a second and hit that follow button. Every time you engage, you help spread the word of God to more people who need to hear it. And we are beyond grateful for you, your faith, your hunger, your commitment to growing in the Word. This community is something special, and we love seeing what God is doing here. Now, Genesis 11:10-26 might look like just a list of names, but it's actually the unfolding of God's promise. This is the genealogy of Shem, the line that leads straight to Abraham, then to David, and ultimately to Jesus. Guzik points out that this passage proves that God's plan isn't rushed. It moves through generations, through ordinary people, through moments that seem insignificant. And that means something for you. Maybe you feel like nothing's happening in your life right now, like you're waiting on God, but He's silent. But just because you don't see movement doesn't mean He isn't working. God's plans unfold over time, and He is setting things in motion that you can't even imagine yet. So here's the challenge. Drop a comment and tell me, what's one thing you're trusting God for, even if you don't see it yet? And if this encouraged you, make sure you follow, because God's plan for your life is still unfolding, and you don't want to miss it.